You know, ever since the whole EDP cupcake incident, it seems like there's been an entire community that's cropped up of dedicated kitty diddler hunters. And overall, I mean, I guess I think this is a good thing because it's definitely spreading, at the very least, some awareness of potential predators out there. Although it's no secret that these individuals aren't necessarily the most professionally trained, to say the least. There's definitely been some potential predators who have slipped through the cracks because of the sloppy handiwork done by these, you know, independent chomo hunters. And today we're going to be taking a look at another one of these botched operations. Although, like I just said, I do think overall this does more good than any harm. I mean, aside from letting potential people slip through the cracks. But the reason I'm showing you guys this one today is because it's very silly. It's definitely pretty cuckoo bananas.
Sorry, what's your name again?
Roger.
Roger? Hey, Roger, can I have a chat with you? Just a chat, man. I don't wanna call the police. I just wanna have a chat with you, okay?
Yeah.
All right, let's get on with the elephant in the room early here. He's in a toy car. One of those toy trucks that, you know, you press on the tiny little gas pedal and it goes wee, 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 and you can like speed around Walmart. This isn't like a smart car or anything like that. This is an actual like Tonka truck toy car automobile. He probably figures this will help him blend in. You know, kids love toys, and you always need something to start a conversation when you're looking for a date. That's not the only wild thing about this interaction, but we had to get that sorted out straight off the bat. He is in a toy go-kart.
So, why do you think it's okay, brother? And I'm just filming for our own protection, so you can't tell the police I touched you, okay? No, Roger, I just want to chat with you, Roger.
I'm sorry, like, I know he wants to touch children, but is that not one of the goofiest things you've seen all day so far? Roger just gives this guy a quick look and then keeps a brisk pace towards the exit of the gas station or wherever they are right now. What's comical is this is real. Like, this is not staged. This is actually potentially a criminal right here. And this is the getaway car of choice. At least he's getting further already than that other viral predator who was hopped up on meth and totally wrecked his car when trying to get away.
Roger, I'm not gonna do nothing, I promise. I'm gonna call the police, Roger.
Dude, you blew it. Like, you blew it right there. Roger, I'm not gonna do anything, Roger. I'm gonna call the police. Like, immediately, bro cracked under absolutely no pressure. If you're gonna be approaching potential kitty diddlers, you gotta have that Chris Hansen riz, you know what I mean? That charisma, bro. Gotta work on it.
I got your address, Roger. Roger, just chat, Roger. Roger, just chat. She's 15, Roger. You can't do that. Roger, shame on you, Roger. She's only 15 old, Roger. Roger, she's only 15. I'm recording you. I have your address. The cops will go there, Roger. The cops will show up, Roger.
There's no way that vehicle is street legal. I don't know why he's bringing it out onto the actual road, even stopping at the red light and everything. Like, he doesn't have to do that, especially if he's like running right now. This really is just banana land.
Roger, I just want to have a chat with you, Roger. Roger, you know you can go to jail, Roger? She's 15, Roger. Shame on you, Roger. Shame on you. I will take this to the police! Shame on you! Hey, Roger! Roger! Can we talk? Oh my god! That thing was small!
Yeah, he tried chasing him down, but Roger was too quick for him, you know, what can I say? Now, it's good that this guy's face is out there and his vehicle is being put on blast, but, I mean, in the end, this really didn't go so well. You know, he very clearly got away and seemingly didn't really incriminate himself at all. I mean, I don't know the backstory very well, but from what I've seen right here, he could easily write this off as he was just getting harassed by some stranger and he has no idea what was up, unless there's more like concrete, like phone messages or something like that. but that doesn't seem to be the case yet. And this is another example of why this stuff should be handled by professionals. I mean, I would imagine that you should try to work with law enforcement directly rather than trying to like expose people for yourself, because you would be surprised how complicated the legal process can be and what is considered valid evidence and not. And even still, that's mistake number one. But this whole approach was just wrong. I mean, right from the beginning, this guy was combative with Roger. You've got to reel these kind of people in. You got to give them like somewhat of a reason to trust you at first. You need that charisma like I was talking about before. One of the things that Chris Hansen does perfectly is people obviously like tend to recognize him, and he's grown famous from To Catch a Predator, but like he is really good at keeping that conversation like contained very early on. You can't just like immediately say the word cops in the first sentence right off the bat. And the whole time he's chasing him down, like it's so fucking goofy. He's just like, Roger, how could you, Roger? And it's just unprofessional. Like, this isn't going to get the job done at all. You can tell that this definitely was in Canada because, I mean, the Toronto Raptors toy car was a giveaway at first, but just the overall demeanor here, you know, it's a very polite interaction between potential child predator and hunter. I'm not going to do anything, but I'll call the cops on you, eh? She was 15, eh, Roger? Like I said, the intentions are there, but leave this stuff to the professionals. I will make a point to call this out a little bit, though, right here. Like, I am getting a tad bit worried that all these people out here trying to hunt down these potential predators seem to be, like, really in it for themselves as well. You know, like if I were to be tipped off to any sort of information like this, I would just immediately work with police and not involve anything with YouTube. Because if you actually care about getting the job done properly, I feel like you'll do that due diligence. But when people take these matters into their own hands, they run the risk of botching everything. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing that people want to go out of the way to do something about this, but it shouldn't be about driving traffic or attention for your own personal gain. It shouldn't be about clout, anything like that. It really should just be about getting these people taken care of. So I would hope that anyone trying to do this in the future would understand putting a priority in, like, you know, just getting what's right done before they go out and try to claim credit or do anything themselves. But shit's crazy out here in Toronto, you know. They got chomos on Toronto Raptor go-karts out here.